Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you are tapped into another exclusive episode of Cut Different TV. And today, man, the guy we got with us today on Cut Different, man, I'm a fan of this guy. You know what I'm saying? He got remedies. He got projects dropping. He filling the streets up with heat, man. And, you know, I'm going to just let him talk about it. We got my dog Femi in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all having me. You know what I'm saying? It's Oluwa Stunner. You know what I'm saying? We came to kill this interview real quick, and I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to share this platform with you guys.
Definitely, bro. I appreciate you coming from Connecticut.
Most definitely.
Word up, bro. So, you know, on Cut Different, what we like to get into, man, is really just talking about your development as an artist. But, you know, every artist has that point in their life when they hear that song or they have that feeling or they have that influence that says, damn, like, this is something I might want to do. I'm curious what your perspective was on that.
Yeah, man, bro. Growing up, I want to be all types of things, right? But I feel like that first record for me, I'm not gonna lie, it had to be like Michael Jackson. Who knows? Either Michael Jackson or New Edition, bro. Just watching, like, I think it was Slow It Down or Cool It Down, Cool It Now or something by New Edition. That record was the first record I was like, oh shit, I want to be just like those guys.
Yeah.
When I was younger. And then Michael Jackson just took over, bro. I was like, oh, this dude is like different. Like, he's like not human. Like, how do you do that? How can I be that? When I was younger, I definitely aspired to be those, you know, took inspiration from those two groups. So for sure, probably like Michael Jackson, New Edition, early days like that. Yeah.
Word. When you were younger, did you try the group thing with some of your homeboys and try
most
to be
definitely,
like
yeah. Nah, that's funny. Yeah, most definitely. Probably like fourth grade, we had a little. I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah, most definitely.
I was vibing
most
in
definitely.
elementary school with it
Most
on the playground. Like,
yes,
what up?
sir.
Everybody
Yes,
else was playing basketball, but y'all was hitting falsettos and high notes.
We was trying to, for me, we thought it was mindless behavior.
I feel it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a vibe, but definitely Michael Jackson, New Edition for sure. Yeah.
Word up, man. So we're going to get into a lot on this interview because, like I said, I'm a fan of this guy. I want to learn just like y'all want to learn. And so, you know, you dropped your first song. It was what, College Dropout in 2020?
Yeah, College Dropout.
So, but obviously leading into dropping that first song, you know, that wasn't the first time you ever picked up a mic. So, you know, talk about a little bit before that. What led to you deciding, okay, I'm ready to put out my first song. I'm ready to put out my first music video. And you were rapping back then too. So,
yeah, bro. Yeah,
came a long way.
Yeah, man. Before College Dropout, it was like I was playing with the idea of being an artist and, you know, going into, you know, the music industry and stuff like that. But I don't know. Something never made me go all the way with it, whether it be because I was in school, I didn't think it was realistic, or I don't know. I just felt like probably everybody was doing it. So I don't know. I didn't really see myself doing music at first. That's why it took me a while to start, even though I could have started in high school. I just chose to, like, you know, but you know how you're always like, you know how you're running away from something, but it's always calling you and, you know, pulling you back. It's like, that's what music was to me. And like, every time I think, you know, I want to do this, I want to go into business, I want to do this, do this field. Something was like, dog, you know what you want to do, bro. Why are you running away from what you really want to do? Yeah. And I found that out in college when I was, you know, I majored in political science. And I was just in class. I'm like, dog, I don't want to do this for the rest. Like, I just don't want to do this. I don't like this feeling of like, I don't know. I just don't want to do this, right? And I want to do what makes me happy. And I think it was 2019, 2020 where I just started to be like, okay, cool, let me try this out. Let me see where it takes me. Got the blessing from my mother. She was my first fan. She was like, dog, if this is what you want to do, I believe in you 100%. Go crazy. And yeah, I dropped my first record, College Dropout. I definitely, you know, rapped a little bit before that. Nothing serious, and just me and my friends having fun. But my first, like, real serious, you know, delivery and record was College Dropout for sure.
Word. Yeah. And so you mentioned your mom having an influence and being your biggest fan. And so a lot of artists, they, you know, growing up, it's hard for them to get that support, right? Because it's like, yo, you need to be focused on the books. You need to be focused on getting a job. You need to be focused on X, Y, Z. So talk a little bit about what that meant to you to have the support of the people closest.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not going to lie. I have a very supportive family. And when I started doing music, you know, like, I would think my parents, you know, from, you know, them being Nigerian and just like them being so rooted in school and tradition and stuff like that, I would think they'll be the first one to be like, all right, cool, but like, you know what you got, like, you got to stay in school. you know, at first they wanted me to stay in school, obviously, but when they saw how serious I was, they wasn't tripping about like, all right, I might have to do it, like go this lane all the way, like really give this my all, and might have to take a step back from school just because, like, you know, my parents are they're not like, my parents aren't like the Nigerian, like, oh, you, like old ways culture, like, oh, nah, like they were very, you know, very chill. My mom was very chill, very supportive. As long as you're successful, they don't care what you do. But yeah, my mom was definitely the one to wrap her arms around me and just be like, listen, I love, like, you were singing your whole life to me. I heard you before anybody heard you, so I know you could do this. I know you're ambitious. I know how, you know, how serious you are when you want something. So she was very supportive and just told me to go do it and give it my all, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Word up, man. And so here we are in 2023.
For sure, Ski.
You've been dropping projects. You've been dropping singles. You got, what, like 10 music videos on YouTube?
Type, yeah.
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. I did a little bit of research,
I
right?
lost count. I ain't gonna lie.
But your sound, my point in saying that, man, is like, you know, you listen to College Dropout and then you listen to Remedies, right? Which you're pushing heavily right now. And it's, you know, you hear not only the difference in audio quality sonically, but also the evolution of you as an artist.
Thank you, bro.
You're talking about, you know, real life shit. Like, you're talking about, you know, emotions and relationships and things that, you know, anybody can listen to and be like, damn, like, what he just say? Like, that's crazy. So, you know, how do you get that confidence and, you know, what was it along the journey that made you feel like, damn, all right, like, let me test the water with some new sound?
I feel like I didn't really know myself as an artist before 2022. And it took me a while to figure out what direction I want to go in with my music. And, you know, I was having a conversation with my ex-girlfriend one night, and I was just very, like, just down, because it's just like, dog, you could feel, like, I don't know if artists could relate to this, but you could feel when, like, your music doesn't connect to your actual purpose, your soul. Like, so when you're making things that isn't true to you, you could feel that. And I was feeling that at the time before 2022. I was feeling that, like, yo, I'm making music and it's cool and it's good, but it's not me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was looking at examples and just portraying that. I wasn't being true to myself. So I had a conversation with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and I was like, yo, listen, like if you could hear anything right now from me, what would it be? Like, what do you think people want to hear from me? Like, right? And she was just like, listen, I think people just want to dance. I think you should start making music for people to dance to and people to enjoy and vibe out to and feel good music. Like, why not try your culture? Like, you're Nigerian. It's not like it's going to be weird for you to try Afro beats or whatever. And I was like, interesting, because I never wanted to get into Afro beats before, because, like, I felt like it's just weird, because I feel like, okay, like, I'm Nigerian, so everyone would expect me to do African music. So I had that mentality, like, let me try to do something else instead of do what everyone would probably,
break the mold.
Right. Not understanding that, yeah, but that's what is the most truest to me.
Exactly.
That's the genre that I connect to the most. Why not give that my all? So yeah, I just tested the waters. I made 3 records the first night. She gave me that advice. I made 3 records. Benga, Play for Keeps, and Guidance. Those are all of my first EP, Stunner. And yeah, and from there it's been just smooth sailings ever since. Just, like, very refreshing. I feel much lighter. I feel so much more connected to myself and my music, and, you know, clear. The vision is so clear. Like, it was the best decision I've ever made when it came to my artistry, and I'm glad that we're here. And I'm not even looking back. There's no reason to look back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You're on Cut Different now.
It's definitely.
And it's off to the races from here, man. And I definitely believe that. I saw in another interview you said, you know, we got Grammys on the way, we got big things on the way, and I believed it when you said it, and it was the conviction, and you could just tell when somebody bullshitting and when somebody's serious about what they do, and I feel that.
Thank you, bro.
So, you know, much respect to you on that. I think, you know, Killing Me Softly, that dropped in
July 12th, 2023.
Yeah, and so that was Remedies, and you had the solo, and then you had the feature on there as well.
Yeah, so I had Remedies featuring Celise, Remedies solo version, and then I had Friends and Family featuring Dusty Stay True. Yeah, for sure.
And so Talk to me about, I mean, obviously you've been pushing out a ton of content, and to keep this evergreen, you know, he is pushing out a ton of content right now, but when you're watching this, he gonna be somewhere else, maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Potentially, yeah, but you can
Stay
always,
tuned.
that's the beautiful thing about content. You
definitely.
can go back and look at it all the time, but, you know, I saw a shift, right? Like, you know, I started following and paying close attention to you when we first connected, and then, you know, that was, I believe, right before you dropped Killing Me Softly 1.
Yeah, I believe so, yep.
And since then, you've been pumping out the content. So you talk about having a lot of music in the tub. You got something else coming.
Jeez Louise, man. Killing Me Softly 2 is on the way with Tequila Mommy and Notori. Like, and then the records I have in the vault after that, it's just like I said, bro, ever since I got on this journey with Afro pop specifically, but Afro beats, African music, it's just been just very fulfilling and just not try hard, like just very
natural.
That's the word, natural. Yeah. So yeah,
I feel it. Yeah. I feel it. So speak to kind of the inspiration. I mean, obviously artist name, songs, just shit because it might be in the hook or because they're like, they might find a beat on YouTube and then stick with the name of the beat. You're not getting beats off YouTube. So what inspires the names of these projects, the name of the song, Stunner, Olowa Stunner?
You know
what
I'm
inspires
saying?
These names and these mantras? You got SLS too.
Right, my team.
Talk a little bit about that.
So let me talk about Olowa Stunner. So Olowa Stunner, Stunner is just my alter ego. It's just, you know, to set me apart from my artist named Femi. Stunner's just like my rebel side. But Oluwa Stunner, my full name is Oluwa Femi Ogunigbe. So I just grabbed, and Oluwa Femi means God loves me. So I just grabbed the Oluwa Stunner, put it together, Oluwa Stunner. And yeah, man, that's me. And then my team SLS. I mean, listen, you think I'm crazy? You think I'm looking wavy? You think I got crazy talent? My boys behind me. One, they're very supportive, and two, they're real. That's a real brotherhood. It's not just like friends. You feel me? It's like a real brotherhood that they support me and they're for me whenever I need them. But also, they're also creatives and also have things coming in the tuck as well. So, but yeah, I'm definitely the forefront of it right now. But as time develops and time goes on, you'll see everybody come out from SLS and the team will flourish. And yeah. But SLS means Stunner Lifestyle. If I didn't explain that before, SLS means Stunner Lifestyle, and it means just like, man, just live your life, man. Don't let no one control you. Don't let no one tell you what to do. Do what you want to do, man, and live life to the fullest. Yeah,
live life like a stunner.
It's a lifestyle. You feel me?
I feel that.
It's a lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle I could get down with.
Feel me? Yes,
Word.
sir. Yes,
sir.
So
let's. Speaking of what I could get down with, man, talk about this fit you got on, bro, and. One thing you notice as soon as you peep Femi anywhere on Instagram, on Reels, any content, you going to notice in every music video, he got on some type of drip.
Thank you, bro.
It's crazy. You had on denim tears like 2 years ago before that shit was even hot.
Listen,
so, like, what's up with this fashion? Like, what's going on up in Connecticut?
I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm on Connecticut. I don't know. But me personally, I don't know. I just always had a good eye for certain like fabrics and stuff like that, and just like for brands and stuff. Like in high school, I was wearing stuff, and people would call me weird for wearing Supreme or like what's it called, Palace.
It was hating.
Whatever, but like they didn't understand like how into fashion I was at that time. Even in middle school, like before I could afford the nice stuff, I would just try to piece the right things, colorways together, like, you know, look my best or whatever. It's just always been a part of me. I was raised to always look my best. That's from my mom and my grandmother's side. Like, they always raised me to look my best and present myself. No matter where I go, always present yourself well, because you never know who you'll meet. So I was just raised like this. I just don't like that. This is literally in me to like always just look presentable and look well no matter where you go. So yeah, I don't try. I really don't. Like I go outside and
it's effortless.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I go outside and I be wearing the most normal shit, and niggas be like, nigga, why you so fly today? Nigga, I'm wearing sweats on. Like, it might be Sinclair sweats, but it's sweats. Like, yeah. But yeah, no, fashion's a big part of my brand and who I am. Like, I just love presenting myself well to the best because it just makes me feel good. Like, I mean, you look good, you feel good. You feel me? So
absolutely,
that's a part
look
of
good,
it.
feel good,
For
feel
sure.
good, play good, play good.
Definitely.
Get paid good.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel that.
yeah, for sure.
So what's in the cards for Femi, man? Like what's on the horizon? I mean, obviously, Killing Me Softly Part 2, but you know, what's on the horizon for you? What you got on your mind that maybe you want to let the people know about?
Man, Killing Me Softly Part 2 is on the way. If it did not drop already, because I don't know when this might drop, but it might be out right now. It might be on the way. But Killing Me Softly 2, definitely this fall. Man, those records, I feel like it's either, man, if I'm being completely honest, it's either going to be Remedies, Tequila Mommy, or Notori to take this whole shit out of here, man. Because those records are powerful, powerful, powerful records. I mean, you guys heard Notori. Tell me how you thought. I mean, I sent you.
I mean, it's. You know I mean, I loved Remedies, and I've been playing it like OD. It's already in my playlist. But Notori, it would be in my playlist if it was on streaming platforms right now. But I got the MP3 because you know we get exclusive access at Cut Different TV, and I've been spinning that thing.
Thank you, bro.
The sample on that or the feature on that is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even a sample, bro. Yeah. It's my boy from Nigeria, Shayo Davids. He just stacked mad vocals on it. It's beautiful, bro. Beautiful aura of a song. But yeah, Killing Me Softly 2 is coming this fall. More content, more music after Killing Me Softly 2, and yeah, you know, as time goes on, y'all will understand and see the vision. Y'all get to understand Oluwastana more, me as Femi more, as an artist and a person, and I can't wait for y'all to see what's coming, for sure. Yeah.
Word up, bro. Word up, man. And also, if you haven't liked this video yet and you haven't clicked subscribe, man, pause the video right now. You're not going to miss nothing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We got artists like Femi on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, what else do you need?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? But yeah, man, before we get out of here, thank you for joining Cut Different TV again. But what we like to do is, you know, always we want to leave the fan base with one piece of game. If they skip to the very end of the video, and you got one thing to tell them from Femi, Oluwastana, what would you tell them?
Man, I would say, as I said earlier in the interview, just stay true to yourself, man, and listen to your intuition, listen to your mind. Don't let no one tell you who you have to be. Be who you want to be, no matter what trials, tribulations come through, you know, your way. Don't let none of that set you off your path. Like, you know, we all have a path in this life. We all have a reason why we're here, and don't take that for granted. Like, go all the way, no matter what you're doing. I don't care if you're in school. I don't care if you're, you know, I don't care what you're doing. Like, go all the way with it and put your all into it, and don't take life for granted because we only have one. You heard me?
100%. And before we go,
yeah,
you're on Cut Different TV, and we're so happy to have you here. But we also don't want it to just stop here for your fan base. So where can they find you at? Or, you know, your fan base found you here, but for the people that are seeing you for the first time today, where can they find Femi? Are you on all the platforms?
On everything. You can find me on Instagram, Femi, Femi 1X. Twitter, Femii 1X, and TikTok, Femi 1X. YouTube Shorts, Femi 1X. Yeah, everything is Femi 1X. My artist name is Femi on all streaming platforms. Femi. And yeah, man, just look forward to just seeing more of me, man. I'm really gonna shock the world. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be one of the greats. You heard it here first, exclusive. Like, I'm gonna be one of the greats. So stay tuned for sure.
I believe it. I believe it. We got one of the future legends in the building today at Cut Different. And if you see some flashes going off, that's just because we doing some artsy film photography in the background. We got Key shooting.
My boy Key.
Flicking us up today. We got Vic on the boards behind us. Shout out my dog, Vic Cheddar. You know the name. But thank you guys for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Cut Different TV, man. Like I said earlier, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you know some friends that, you know, want to hear some Cut Different artists, and they want to hear about guys like Femi, and they want to hear what's going on in the Afro pop alt scene,
most definitely,
tell them check out Cut Different TV, man. Don't be selfish with your like. Don't be selfish with your attention. And with that being said, it's your boy Sebastian Ryder. You tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. We out. Love.